Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, and today's episode we're gonna do some another overview on the new DLC, the Waking the Tiger. So the Waking the Tiger is a new DLC made it by Paradox Interactive, and it costs $20 as I remember, and looks like it says not yet released yet, so my guess might be on Chinese New Year when they release it. So we're going to talk about a new focus tree today of Manchukou. So we're going to read some brief history. Evicted from the Dragon Throne at the age of 6, Puyi, the last Chinese emperor, has been biding his time, while his former realm tore itself apart to the Chinese Civil War. Puyi found a new ally in Japan. For Puyi, the establishment of the Empire of Manchukuo in 1932 was but the first step of the quest to reclaim his ancestral birthright. For the moment, he is dependent on Japanese army to keep his rule, but in time, an opportunity might arise to cast off the shackle or servitude and become what he was born to be. So it's something gonna be epic, I believe. Okay, so this is a focus tree, but before we're gonna go with the focus tree, let me give you guys some insights about what happened. So the Qing Empire consists of Mongolia, Korea, and also Tibet and Tanun Tuba. So all of these four states. And then in 1911, Sun Yat-sen and his militia overthrow the Qing dynasty, and then the king himself, Bu Yi, yeah, he was 6 years old. He actually escaped to Manchuria and formed his own ally, Japan, like mentioned in the brief history over here. And then let's talk about the real history. So after Japan lose, like Germany surrender in Europe, the Soviet they turned their troops, their front into Manchuria, and then Bu Yi got arrested, and then Bu Yi was sent to China to, under a concentration camp for about 5 years, and then later on he came back, and then he ends up working for the Chinese Communist Party. I believe it was around 1950, something like that, or 60, I don't remember. I just read the whole story up. Okay. So let's have a look at the focus tree. So we got three focus tree. Okay, so this one is a pacify the countryside. So maybe some deployment, some improve on the countryside, and we can build infrastructure. We got also the army modernization, maybe some land doctrine, 50% off, and white Japanese settler. Yeah, so this must be some sort of the industry. We also got collective farms, Mukden, a military academy. We also got to expand the textile industry, trade, dissertation, law, university, research, and education department. So this might be the research slot. Yeah. So we got two space. We got the obedience and also the assertive. So obedience, we got Hongyuku and also this some stuff. So might be they started to be under the uh, Japanese Empire. First 5-year plan, invite Japanese investor, expand the railway, social research unit, all those stuff. Industry, improving industry, also improving the plane. We got MAMC and also alliance with the Kwangtung army. Yeah, so maybe he started mobilize troops, Chinese leadership. So maybe he proclaimed himself to be the Chinese leadership. Westline, Manchukuo. So maybe annex Manchukuo, maybe to ask Japan about that. Nationalize national cooperation government. So some exchange. The two emperors. So maybe he claimed to be the second emperor after Emperor Hirohito of Japan. We also got the second 5-year plan and also national defense state, maybe increase some land doctrine, whatever. Another one is assertive. So assertive request control of the railway. So yeah, the railway from Manchuria to South Korea, to Korea, and also to China. Also start the count with Manchus and also the 5 equal people. So maybe just do different thing here. So the 5 equal people might be some of the the most influential people of the Manchukuo back in that days. We also got the White Russian advisor, the 5 people army, empower the legislative council, and the other one we have the bolster nationalism, purge the general affairs council, expand the imperial guards, local arm procurement, and also reform the civil service and independence war. So independence war maybe absolutely I believe that they're gonna fight against Japan to relieve their independence. And also we got imperial divinity, reclaim the empire. So reclaim the empire must be fighting against Chinese troops. Imperial University, so giving up one more research slot, move capital. So maybe after they claim the Chinese land, they're gonna move the capital back to Peking, yeah, or Nanking. And also they got claimed the mandates of the heaven. So maybe they're gonna change their name into the Chinese Empire or something like that. Also, they got the new stuff over here, assert authority, offer visualization. So they're gonna give some option to those Chinese warlord whether to be their annexation or to be their puppet state. Okay, so we're gonna have another one here, invite foreign investor. So we gonna have some problem over here. Okay, so I don't know whether we can choose this or maybe we just can go with this. So this must be some sort of international relation. Okay, so we got the mission to Germany, mission to the Soviet Union, mission to reach out to France, British cooperation, mission to the US, and mission collaboration with the Japanese. So mission to Germany, we have give Volkswagen citizenship, closer tie with Germany, Chinese General Staff, Wargaming Division, Chinese Panzer, tank plan. We also got the reapproach with Soviet Union. Yeah, invite Soviet advisor, the Soviet volunteer group, purchase tank, hire Soviet designer, experimental mechanized unit, joint tank development, combined army warfare. Okay, nice. Reach out to France. We have small army expertise, elite mountaineers, guarantee the Hanoi route, Vietnam, heavy weapons, French military mission, construction battalion, and about the British cooperation. So I guess this focus tree might be after we claim all this focus tree, or maybe they're doing at the same time. If you claim the Chinese Empire, then you're gonna cooperate with the British about the Burma Road. We also got the local fighter production, local bomber production, Ledo Road, French drill, French military mission, and US we got light cruiser project, heavy cruiser project, and all of this stuff. So this is gonna be expanding our military navy. And we got another one. The last one is the renegotiate the unequal treaty. So one China policy. Yeah, so one China policy is something that people used to say, and it's also the policy that made by China for past 10 years, I believe. So one China policy including Tibet, Hong Kong, Macau, and also Taiwan. So we got one China policy, conquer Tibet, re-announce the Mac-Mahon line, demand Mongolia, yeah, like I said, insist on Mongolia too. And this one is an anti-imperialism, so Indian cooperation, influence Mongolia, imperial legacy. We're gonna get overlordship over Indochina, so they're gonna claim annexation against Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, or they can claim it from France. We also got the secure the peninsula, so I believe they're gonna attack South Korea and North Korea and dominate Japan. Then it's gonna be the another war against Japan. Okay, so this is the end of the focus tree, and I also got another screenshot from the forum. And if you guys want to check out the forum more about the detail, I'm gonna link in the description down below. Okay, so this we got the new screenshot from the game. If you zoom out in, you can see Puyi over here. So his like emperor name is Santong or Xuantong. I'm not really good in Chinese. Okay, and we can also see this is the Chinese Empire. So all of this focus tree if it has been done, and you can also see that they've changed back to the color. So I believe this is gonna be our first gameplay if it's out. I'm gonna get it soon, and yeah. So there's a claim as here. Oh, there's some error over here. So maybe some code problem. Uh, this is a screenshot from the Paradox Interactive forum. There's got Japan over here. So they took not yet Tibet. Tibet's still there. So Xinjiang, Xinpai Sima, Yunnan, Clique, and Chinese Republic, the Communist China, nationalist nationalist China, and also the Manchukou, and also Korea, and also Japan. So then you guys can see these. Sorry for the noise. It's some dogs. Okay, you can see the portraits of him. Yeah, just put on some hats and then some his king clothes or whatever. So as you all know that the Qing dynasty is the Han. I think it's the Han. They have many things. They have the Song, the Han, and many things. I'm not really good at Chinese history. I'm only knew some of it from World War II, before World War II, and other stuff I don't remember at all. There are many of them. You know, China, they have so many stuff to figure out. Okay, so this is gonna be the end of this overview. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and you want to check for more detail. Link in the description, and see you guys later in the next episode.